Welcome back. My name is Kirsten, and we are getting ready for a plan and pack with me video. Today makes day 7 before we leave. Now, if you remember my honeymoon vlog, I was kind of preparing and packing and all of that type of stuff months in advance. I will be honest, I haven't really done a whole lot besides try and plan the trip. So I'll give you a little bit of the insight on everything that's going on. We leave next Thursday, which is December 12th, and we will be down there from the 12th, and we leave on the 17th. This is a combo trip, but it is mostly for my husband's birthday, Andrew, who you've met. His birthday is on the 14th. So we are doing a Christmas and birthday trip kind of combination. So we are flying in Thursday night. Friday we are doing Magic Kingdom and Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. On Saturday for his birthday, we are doing Hollywood Studios, which is his favorite park. And then we also have tickets to Jollywood Nights in the evening. Sunday we're taking a rest day, and Monday we are going to hit Animal Kingdom and Epcot. So we have a very busy couple of days that we're down there. As you did see, I did put in a rest day, so that way when we finish 2 really late nights, we have a day that we can kind of recoup, recover, relax, and the whole 9 yards. But yeah, today was day 7, so you know what that means. Day 7 is buying and purchasing the multi-pass. So I did get up at 7 o'clock this morning and purchase multi-pass for our Magic Kingdom day and our Hollywood Studios day, because those are normally the 2 busiest parks. I also bought Guardians for in the afternoon when we get over to Epcot on Monday. Only because that's the only ride we were really looking to do. We do have a candlelight processional reservation. So I figured that was a little more important than doing a lot of rides and stuff. So yeah, today makes day 7, and I can't wait to take you along trying to do everything else that we're going to do to get ready for this trip, because we leave in a week and I've done almost nothing. So yeah, this will be a lot of fun. All right, so welcome to day number 6. Today I was able to put together some little packets while I was at work. One of them is for the Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, and one of them was for Jollywood Nights. This one does have the foodie guide. I was able to find the rides that are going to be specifically different, the show times. So that's what's in this one. And then I made a very similar one for Jollywood Nights, since we've never gone. And after we did Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, we found out that there was a lot that we missed because we weren't fully prepared. So without doing other research, like watching other YouTube videos, I wanted to put together a little guide. And we have a YouTube channel that not YouTube channel. Duh, we have a YouTube channel. We have a Google Docs that we plan everything on. So I'm going to put this all on the Google Docs so I don't have to take all of these papers with me. I'm going to update our Google Doc tonight, so that way I have everything in there for while we're down there. And yeah. Yay, day 6 on top of laundry. Had to be doing laundry today. It's been a lot. Okay, so welcome back. Today is day 5. I am currently in the Walmart here at home. I need to pick up a couple of toiletry items that I don't have, because after our last trip we actually we actually got rid of them. So I need to pick up some like toothbrushes, loofahs, and kind of some stuff like that. So over in that section. Plus I need to pick up a Christmas present. So looking for the travel stuff. Travel stuff. Okay. Perfect. I've fallen in love with these. Toothbrushes, scrunchies. I showed you the other ones, but this comes in like a 4-pack and it's a little bit cheaper, so I'm gonna get those instead. Okay. Should be all good there. Now I need to find beauty blenders because mine were didn't know they made a travel case for it. Good to know. That way it doesn't get all destroyed. Complexion sponging trio. Christmas bags for the Christmas present. Okay, so next location is in the back by the pictures because I am making Christmas presents that require very large bags for the girls this year. And I need to go back to the picture section to pick those up. So, yeah. And then I should be able to get out of here. Alright, pictures have been acquired. They're in my basket. We are heading up to pay. So that way we can head on over to my parents because we have a Hippodrome tickets for this evening and Andrew would like a haircut. So that is important. But I'm heading up to the front so that way we can pay and get out of here. Alright, so today is day 4, and as you can see, it is the evening of day 4. We actually went out with some of Andrew's friends, so we were not actually at home to be able to do a whole lot today to get ready for our trip. So what I can tell you is that I've done laundry, and I just pulled up our suitcases. Ta-da! Suitcases. And that's it. Thankfully, some of this laundry that I have here in this basket that you see has clothes that I was waiting to wash because I purchased them as like Christmas outfits that I'm going to take down with me. So they are washed. I can now put them aside and get them ready so that way I can start putting together all of my clothes when I get off of work tomorrow. Actually, when I get home from my mani-pedi appointment tomorrow, because I always get a mani-pedi before I leave. So day 4 consisted of laundry, going out and spending some holiday time with some of his friends, and pulling up these suitcases. And that's all I did today. I have 3 more days before we leave, and I have a lot to do. all I can do is laugh. But I know it'll get done. I know I will be ready. And I'm actually ready to be there. We just have to get through the next couple of days. See you tomorrow. All right, guys. So welcome to day 3. This is T-minus 3 days until we leave. Actually, at this point in time, on Thursday, we will actually be at the airport. So tonight's task is to go through our toiletries bags and to start putting together some of our clothes, because we have been watching the weather. We kind of know what we're going to do, but we actually don't know everything yet because it keeps changing. So this is the first time we're going to pull out clothes, and then we're going to get into pulling out or changing anything tomorrow before I actually pack everything into the suitcase. So toiletries first, and then actual packing or prepping, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so day 2. I worked my evening shift this evening, so I didn't get home till 7 o'clock. It's now after 9, and I normally like to be in bed by now. But that's not happening because we leave in 2 days.
Yes.
So tonight's task is to find all of the things that we need so that way I can then pack tomorrow.
We got this.
And I haven't fully put everything away from our last trip. So I'm currently looking at a pile of stuff.
You ready?
No. No, I'm not ready.
We can do this. We got this.
That's what he thinks. I don't know about this.
Okay.
Okay. Floor. Ugh. Bag. Raincoat bag.
Oh, that's a raincoat bag.
I told you where the raincoat bag was. That's your big bag. And shoe bag and shoe bag. That sound good?
Yep.
And then
Bring that one too.
you want this one?
I bring that one too.
What about wet dry bags?
Bring them because we talked about maybe going to the pool or a hot
We
tub or something.
did, but do you think that we need these?
Probably not.
Okay, then I'm going to keep them here. Yeah, it's a hot mess. Sorry, guys. That's what happens. All right. Off the floor. Oh,
Yes, not forget that.
backpack.
Your carry-on.
My bag. Okay. Now we need to move those out here.
it up and hit the road. I just got an awesome vibe, striking the winner post now. Liberty's on my mind. We've taken off, we've left the ground. You gotta understand that we get one chance, one chance. You will never regret the things that we'll do. 'Cause I wanna drive through the summer night. And when we are old and gray, we'll look back at this summer night.
Okay, so the countdown is T-1 day. So this time tomorrow we should be at the airport. But tonight we are currently, if you can see her, she's in the little background. She thinks that my finger is food because she's hungry. But we're dropping Kinsley off at Andrew's parents' house tonight. So we are actually on our way there now. We just picked up dinner. So yeah, we still have to pack because I still haven't packed any of our stuff yet. So that'll also be on tonight's list of things to do. But we're gonna go have dinner with his parents and drop off Kinsley, and then yeah, then I will go home and pack and get us ready for tomorrow. Okay, so it's been a couple of hours. We dropped off Kinsley at Andrew's parents' house. We actually ended up stopping at my parents to see them before we left. I am now back home, and we are getting ready for the meat and potatoes of this, which is me packing all of our clothes and packing the suitcases so that way we can leave tomorrow. This time tomorrow at 10:28, we should be pretty much landing in Orlando and being there and being ready to have a good couple of days down there. And we're really, really excited. I also finally got my nails done. It's been a long week and a long story. I won't bore you with the details, but I finally got my nails done. Red, green stripes, a little bit of Mickey's on there. So I finally got them done, and I am officially ready to pack and get this situated and get going. So without further ado, let's pack. Let's get to it. You ready? Because just like last time, I have a full bed full of stuff, and I'm only going for half the amount of time. However, I am only planning on taking half the amount of clothes. So we're going to see if we can get this into two large suitcases, and two personal bags or two carry-ons, whichever you want to call it. So we're going to start with all of this and kind of go from there. So same ordeal as last time. We are going to be using packing cubes, and we will be taking down 2 pairs of shoes. We are taking down a pair of flip-flops as well, not included in the 2 pairs of shoes, like the 2 pairs of sneakers. So I'm going to take we're taking 2 pairs of sneakers, 1 pair we're wearing down, 1 pair we're packing, along with a pair of flip-flops. Because, yeah, we're packing swimsuits, but we don't know if we're actually going to use them. But I'd rather have them.
Sleeping in the back of a van, roaming in the wilderness. We don't ever need a plan. We'll be alright, just you and I. Singing from the top of our lungs, dancing by the lakeside. Gonna do it while we're young. In a moment it will all be gone. You gotta understand that we get one chance, one chance. You will never regret the things that we'll do. 'Cause I wanna drive through the summer night. And when we are old and gray, we'll look back at this summer night.
I did get 2 outfits for this trip for our Christmas parties that we will be going to. So I have those 2 outfits with 2 different types of tops, since we are supposed to be having some warmer mornings, like warmer days, and cooler evenings. So, planning on that.
Someday we will look back and our hearts will be whole again. I want to remember all that happened to us. 'Cause I wanna drive through the summer night. And when we are old and gray, we'll look back at this summer night. This summer night. This summer night. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This summer night. This summer night. Oh, this summer night.
Crazy. And just like that, the clothes are finished. Two squares and a little square for Andrew.
Did you want the suitcases or anything yet?
No.
Okay.
Shoes. A square and two elongated squares for me. Not too shabby, I think. When it comes to clothes, not too shabby when it comes to clothes. Okay, time to pack the ears. So, same little case that I used last time. I am going to take this pair, which is my Christmas pair. This is a Disney 100 pair that actually lights up. And then this is a reversible pair that you can take this gold bow off. And it's got all 4 parks on it. And then Andrew's hat from last trip. And then my hat is actually a little bit old, is a lot bit older than that. I did get it in Disney World. It says Princess. So I'm going to take that this time. And I'm hoping that I can just get all of these, all 5 of these things in here. And then I don't have to worry about that. Done. So you saw me put all of the things in this bag last night. Now I get to go through it and figure out what is going where and what I'm still missing, because this was just a mumble jumble mess of stuff. So might need to refill these. These are our sunscreens, so I might have to refill that. That goes in there. Alright. So, theme of this trip is to be minimalistic. Trying to be minimalistic. Just so that way we're not taking as many things down and we don't have to worry about bringing extra suitcases and stuff like that. So there's going to be a lot of things that I'm going to try and pack into this big one. So that way it's the only packing cube. So I'm not taking all of them this time. Most of this stuff back in this bag, which is not a bad thing. I think the only thing I'm not going to be able to really fit in here, because I have it packed kind of nicely this time, is I'm not going to be able to fit my sunscreen in there, which is fine. I am, however, going to take the Ziplocs down again. Even though we didn't use them last time, we are definitely planning to make a Gideon's trip. And we are definitely planning on making a Joffrey's trip. So I like to pack those in that, to bring those back. So that is that. So I don't think I'll need this bag this time. I will need to refill those. That goes on my purse. Okay, so our toiletries are pretty much done. I just wanted to grab a couple of things that I forgot. I actually started with this new Maui Moisture Scalp Care, which actually has been helping with like some of the itchiness that I've been having in my scalp. We are bringing toilet paper this time because we realized that spending that much time in Disney, how much we love it, we miss our toilet paper. So we're taking just a roll. I'm going to throw this in here. Hopefully it'll fit. Throw this extra hand sanitizer in here. Oh, I also forgot a face cloth or cleansing cloth, because I like to use those instead of harsher products. So I have that. And then this time we are taking down some immunosupport emergency. We have been trying to build our immune system back up. We have been passing some type of cold around back and forth to each other since pretty much we got back. So we are trying to keep that at bay. I am going to put, these are those electrodes for the stim pad that I was talking about before. We're going to throw those in here in this contraption. One less thing to worry about. And then another brick. Can never have too many of those. This will be a final, whatever we don't pack. This is going to go in our travel personal area, personal bag. So that's that. Feminine products. Okay, I'm going to put together our vitamins real fast. Again, we are trying to stay as healthy as possible. Sometimes we do a little bit better than others, and you know, we do our best.
Done with the vitamins.
Okay, so we have the Solar Buddies from last time, which we loved. It was so amazing. However, we're going to need to refill with what I have left. kind of exploded a little bit. All right, so they are all full and ready. Face sticks, check. That is that. This is gonna go on my purse or in my travel carry-on, which I am not currently packing. Okay, let's start putting some of this in suitcases. I think I'm gonna start with Andrew's. Same suitcases that we just used in October. So, that's it. And we will be putting the plastic bags back on them for when we travel, because I think it'll be a lot easier and a lot simpler. That's the current situation.
Careful.
That is definitely one-sided. I should probably evenly distribute that a little bit. Because it's definitely like, I'll have to evenly distribute that. If that makes sense.
Yep. That's more evenly distributed for me. There you go.
And then I might put this in your bag.
Okay.
If that is okay with you.
That was me.
not what I said to do. That's what I said to do. See, then it's a little bit more evenly distributed. Okay. This jacket for me is actually going to go in here.
I thought you were wearing it on the plane tomorrow.
I'm wearing the fluffy jacket on the plane tomorrow.
That's right. Okay.
I am wearing the fluffy jacket on the plane tomorrow. Okay. If mine weighs more than 50 pounds, I think we have an issue.
I was gonna say we're gonna weigh them, but I don't think it will. I'm gonna guess 25.
I'm gonna guess 30. Yeah, yours is collapsing on the one side because it's not evenly distributed, and I have all of your clothes on one end. I don't like that this is going to be flying out in the wind. Yeah, different idea.
There you go.
I like that better.
And then you can put the big.
So this is going to go here.
And then put the mermaid bag on that side too.
Yeah, this is going to go on this side. Kind of just like this.
Okay, there you go.
Well, and now it's evenly distributed. And there's still space.
Yep.
And this is us packing light. Okay. Well, and your Mickey jacket is not going in here, right?
No.
That's the one you're wearing.
I'm wearing that on the plane tomorrow.
That's what I thought.
Because I expect it to be cold in the plane.
I'm expecting it to be cold in general. Okay.
Want me to weigh these puppies?
Well, we got to put the plastic covers on them. And then, yes, we will need to weigh them. Because remember, we got to put the plastic coverings on them.
Yep.
But it's got to go a specific way. So this has to go this way. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep, beep. Alright, time for the scale. Unless my hubby would like to do the honors.
I'm like, I can do the honors. I was going to ask you, you want me to do it?
I don't care. You do it. Honey, please put it through the plastic so that way you don't rip the plastic. Honey. Please pull it this way so you don't rip the plastic.
Like 37.
Perfect. Which means that yours felt a little bit heavier than mine did.
$36. So yeah, we're fine.
Woohoo! Being on Southwest, we can have our bags up to 50 pounds. So with them being not even 40 pounds, makes it great.
Yep.
And that also allows me to repack them to a different entity when we need to come back. Or, yeah, when we need to come back, unfortunately.
Yes.
So I can pack them to a different entity and still be able to bring a ton of stuff home, which is also great. All right. Yeah. So I'm gonna have him wheel these out and finish Velcroing them up. We'll start to put some stuff into these bags here. So masks, extra thing. Oh, I have tissues and wet ones in my bag. So the tissues and wet ones that I found were actually going into Andrew's bag, which is great.
Okay.
So my bag will hold my Loungefly. I actually have a new one that we picked up at the Disney outlets in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. I did not have one for Christmas, so this is my Christmas bag that I will be taking with me. I will be this will go in this bag, so that way I do not have to take a personal item and a carry-on. So this will end up going in here. I have our technology. We are taking our water bottles down with us again this time. And we are actually going to try and see if we can just reuse our resort mugs from this last time, because we paid for them. And I noticed when we went down this time that it didn't have like the little scanners on the bottom. So I'm wondering if they're doing it a little bit differently now. But we're gonna take ours down and see if we can, if we can't reuse what we already did in October, see if we can get them reactivated. Because sometimes they'll let you do that. I think a lot of this stuff that I have left, I'm going to actually pack probably tomorrow after I get some things charged and get some things fully finished up, so that way I have them. I need to get some of my medications finished and finish putting together my laptop and some stuff like that. Since I do all of these videos, I would like to have my laptop just in case I need anything, or my SD cards do fill up. At least I will have the backup for that. Other than that, I think tonight we are going to put a lot of things on chargers. I am not ready to fully put everything away as of yet, just because I'll have to do that either tomorrow morning or when I get home from work. Andrew and I are both working a half a day tomorrow, and our flight is not until 8 o'clock tomorrow evening. So our plan is to come home, meet after work here, and then be able to drive down to the airport. We are leaving our car this time around, so yeah. Thanks for joining me the last 7 days as I get ready for this, I wouldn't say a big trip, but get ready for this trip. So yeah. If you liked everything that you kind of saw, this whole mishmash of things, a little bit different than last time, and if you are ready for the next set of vlogs, I have so much in store for us while we're down there. Andrew's birthday is while we're down there. We are going to do we're going to do Christmas while we're down there. We're not celebrating with Christmas presents this year. This is our Christmas present to each other, is this trip. So his birthday, our Christmas trip, and if you are ready for all of that, please like, subscribe, and ring that little notification button because we have so much in store for you. It's not even funny. And we're so excited to bring you along on all of our dining reservations and all of the fun Christmas activities that we have planned. And we will see you next time. Bye, guys.